Welcome back to Man-Child Motorsports. We have round 2, groups 3 and 4 of the Builders Open, the second edition. I'm Papa Pugsley, your host tonight. Let's take a closer look at the cars we're going to be seeing tonight. We got 8 great-looking cars. We'll see. We got 2 groups of 4, and we will see what they do. They all look great, and let's see how they run. But before we do that, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the bracket. All right, quick rundown of our racers tonight. First group's going to have Practical Panda, Captain, Iceman, J-Bo, and then the next group's going to be Budohead, Garth Vandershift, Asher D, along with Giorgio. Now we'll take a really close look at their cars for the first 4, and then we'll get to racing. All right, first up in our group of 4, we have Practical Panda from Practical Panda Racing, and a GT40 coming in at 59.8 grams. Next one in the group is Captain K Racing, and a 68 Mercury Cougar coming in at 60.2 grams. Now we have Iceman from Polk County Diecast Racing, and a 69 Ford Mustang coming in at 59.2 grams. The last one in this group will be J-Bo from Dog Squad Racing, and a Shelby Cobra Daytona coming in at 60.1 grams. Okay, getting into the first race here, we got Fractal Panda in the pole and Captain in the front row with him. Let's see what happens this first round. Coming down, everybody gets off to a good start. I think everybody makes it to the butterfly. Captain's off to a big lead, followed by Fractal Panda. J-Bo's bouncing around there. Coming down, Captain's in the lead. We got a big pile up around that last corner coming down there. And we got Captain took the win on this. Let's see where everybody wound up there. Ooh, J-Bo just barely missed those kids on the merry-go-round. There you got the other 2 sitting there. All right, let's go ahead and go back to the top of the mountain and line them up. Now we got Captain coming around to the pole, and you got Iceman coming up front with them, and you got Captain leading the group with 4 points. Okay, they're off. Coming down, going around the butterfly. Everybody makes it through there again. Captain and Iceman are kind of fighting around that first corner. Going around the roundabout looks good. Captain's still in the lead. Everybody's coming down, bouncing and banging there, and we got Captain, Iceman, J-Bo, and Practical Panda. Everybody finishes that one. We still got Captain in the lead with 8 coming around. Now Iceman is in the pole, and J-Bo is in the front row with him. And down again, everybody goes to the butterfly good. J-Bo and Iceman are fighting around the campers. Ooh, looks like Iceman flipped, and Practical Panda might have got hung up behind him. Coming down, you got J-Bo by himself. Not sure what happened to Captain there, but let's go back and take a look. J-Bo takes the win. Yeah, we got Iceman and Practical Panda stuck in the roundabout. And then what happened to Captain? Nope, man, those kids on that merry-go-round, they're in danger, man. That's another car right next to them. All right, going into the 4th lap, we got Captain in the lead with 6. You got J-Bo coming up, or I'm sorry, Captain's got 8. J-Bo's coming up with 6. And J-Bo's in the pole with Practical Panda in the front row with them. Oh no, Iceman lost it in the butterfly. J-Bo's got the lead, followed by Practical Panda, then Captain. Down, J-Bo's looking good. Practical's right behind him. J-Bo's going to take the win. Practical's got 2nd. Let's see where everybody else ended up. Yeah, Iceman lost it right away in the butterfly. And where did Captain end up? He lost it there going around the park. So with that, in the first group, we're going to have J-Bo won it with 10 points and Captain with 8 points. So those 2 will be moving on to the next round.
Do you have an old Hot Wheel that just isn't the same as it once was? If so, come see me on Facebook. We are Kincaid's Customs. We specialize in custom and restoration paint jobs. Just look for me at Kincaid's Customs and Restoration.
All right, let's take a look at our next 4 drivers. We got Budohead from MWAI Racing in a DMC DeLorean at 58.6 grams. Next we have Garth Vandershift from Dutch Clutch Racing and the Koenigsegg Dermia coming in at 59.9 grams. We have Asher D from Stupid Fish Racing and a Bentley GT3 coming in at 60.1 grams. Last one in this group is going to be Giorgio from G-Force Racing in a 69 Copo Corvette coming in at 44.2 grams. Okay, we got Voodoo in the pole and Garth in the front row with him. Let's see how his first run goes. Hitting down towards the butterfly. Everybody makes it through there. Looks like Voodoo's going out in the head. Ooh, we got Asher going around Garth right there. Down. Everybody's kind of switching places there. Coming down. Looks like Voodoo. Oh, Voodoo made it. Garth made it. Giorgio got held up by Asher. Okay, so we have Voodoo in the lead with 4, Garth with 3. You have Voodoo and Asher. Lost that back row going down there. We're just stuck with Voodoo and Garth coming down. Looks like Voodoo is going to take the win. Garth will have second. And yes, we're going to go back up and look. We lost the other two in the butterfly there. All right, we have Voodoo in the lead with 8, Garth with 6, the other two with 0. We got Asher in the pole with Giorgio up front with him. Butterfly looks good. Coming around the campers, looks like everybody makes it around there fine. Going through the roundabout looks good. Giorgio's in the lead, followed by Asher. They got Garth and Voodoo Head. Alright, scores are coming in. We got Voodoo with 9, Garth with 8, and Giorgio 4, Asher D, and you got Giorgio and Voodoo Head. Lost Giorgio and Asher. Coming down, Voodoo Head and Garth coming down through. Both looking good so far. Voodoo Head's got a great lead. He's going to take the win, and he's going to be the only one that finishes. There they are, caught going into the campers there. They originally lost it in the butterfly. And there's Garth right there. Alright, so Voodoo Head's going to take the win. You got Garth with 8. So those two will be moving on. I'm going to take a quick moment to address that I did notice that Voodoo Head ended up in the front row 3 times. And Dutch Clutch only ended up with 1. Being that they're both moving on, we're going to go ahead and go with that. Sorry for all the other racers, but that is going to be the final decision, and these are the 4 that we're moving on. Congratulations, guys. You had a great night of racing. Let's go ahead and take a look at our finals lineups. Okay, our next race will include the finals, and it will include the first group will be Farrell Patrick, Fat Dad, Griffin Soul, and Sarge. The second group will be Captain, J-Bo, Voodoo Head, and Garth Vandershift. A great racing, everybody. I want to show you a quick reminder of what the prizes will be, and I want to thank you for watching. Okay, remember the prizes for our winners are some Kincaid's Customs cars. So the top 2 will be for the first place winner. The bottom Corvette there will be for the second place.
Thanks for watching. I would like to thank Rust Belt Customs, Spoolhead, Slanman Customs, and Merch by Meekin for all they do for the racing community. I would also like to thank Redline Derby for creating a place for racers to come together. Please make sure to like, subscribe, and share.